Konnichiwa! Welcome to Go to Market Japan. Today we'll be talking about tourism. Let's go! So May, did you take a trip recently?
Yeah, recently I visited Europe and also Korea.
Good. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I really liked it.
I think there's also many inbound tourists from outside Japan. We see them every day. So I think it's worthwhile explaining what's going on in the tourism industry in Japan.
I heard that tourism in Japan is recovering after COVID-19.
I also started travel a lot in 2022. 2023, last year, the industry recovered real quick. In December 2023, single months, the number of tourists from outside Japan was already more than before COVID. Actually, not only did it cover from COVID, but it grew a lot more than before. So I think we can talk about why that's happening and also what kind of services or what areas are booming.
So what are the driving factors of resurgence in Japanese tourism?
So first of all, yen is again super weak. So people outside Japan can purchase services and products at a way lower cost than before. Food is super affordable. We have no tips, and also in general, even pre-COVID, restaurant prices were super low. For example, omakase, high-end Japanese sushi, you can get full course of omakase for around like $100. But in Singapore, Hong Kong, the US, it's $300 or even more.
Yeah, I feel like a Japanese traditional restaurant in foreign countries, it's really like a premium, really
Super
expensive.
premium.
But in Japan, it's really like affordable.
Affordable, yes. And also when you take a look at the chain restaurants, fast food restaurants, for example, Yoshinoya, beef over rice, it's 450 yen, 500 yen, $3.
Yeah.
In the US, that would be $15, $20. Ramen, onigiri, yeah, many things are very affordable here.
I heard visiting Japan is one of the like hot trends.
My company does marketing to inbound tourists. What we can see is Japan's become one of the hot destinations because of the food, anime, or like software culture. Previously, Japan represented a whole global hardware or car technology, but now anime and gaming, the food, more like experience.
I have many Korean friends because like the number one country who visits Japan is now is Korea. They're really attracted to Japanese convenience store snacks.
Convenience store snacks, yeah, very cheap, very safe, clean, I'll say. Not that healthy, but it's fun to buy. There is no time difference between Korea and Japan. It's just a 2-hour flight. I also feel it's a domestic trip. You just take a flight, 2 hours, boom, you get there. So May, on top of Koreans, people from which countries visit Japan most?
So I look it up. The number one is South Korea.
Yes.
And the second is like Taiwan. And third is China.
Mainland China.
The fourth is Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. All from East Asia. So people from mainland, they come in a lot, but it's not as many as before COVID. You know why?
Why?
For mainland Chinese, they still need visa to visit Japan. Previously, it was visa free. Even though they have to apply for tourism visa, they still come a lot. So you can see South Korean, Chinese, mainland, Hong Kongese, Taiwanese, those all from East Asia come to Japan quite a lot. And also, there's one country in Southeast Asia that love Japan. You know where?
I have no idea.
Singapore.
Singapore?
Yes. Last year, from Singapore, around 600,000 came to Japan. Do you know how much the population in Singapore is?
About 6 million people.
Yes. So 1 out of 10 Singaporeans came to Japan last year.
Really?
That's a lot. And given the long distance, it's like a 7-hour flight. But 10% of Singaporeans came to Japan, which is, I think, super high. That shows Japan is really trending or become interesting to people in the world. When I travel, for example, Hong Kong, there's a lot more Japanese restaurants than before. And I think the image of Japan is still really good. It has changed. But again, food and software, IP, like Japan still has, people have quite positive impression about Japan, which is really good, and I do really appreciate that. I think tourism in general is booming, not only because of yen, but because of content that Japan can provide. And then one more thing is safety. So I would say Japan is the safest country in the world. I've been to lots of countries, but I think Singapore and Switzerland are probably some of the safest country in the world aside from Japan. But Switzerland, for example, Geneva, fierce. Everything is super expensive, as well as Singapore. Japan, even in Tokyo or outside Tokyo, everything is a lot cheaper than to other countries. So I think that's also make Japan more attractive to foreign visitors.
Can I add one thing about safety?
Sure.
In terms of safety, personally, I can just take a walk at midnight, and I think it's only like a Japan thing.
Yes.
Also, many of my female foreign friends visit Japan, they're surprised at how safe at midnight. Because they could like take a walk at midnight and they were really surprised.
Yeah, I also see the young drunk girls and walk tipsy or drunk in the middle of the night. So that's good. Okay, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the like and subscribe button. See you in the next video. Sayonara!